Not long ago, in a vast and ancient forest, there lived a mighty lion named Araz. He had once been the strongest and most feared hunter of the land, a ruler whose roar shook the trees and sent birds flying. But those days had passed. After a mysterious event known only to himself, Araz had chosen a new way of life. He had become a devout and peaceful lion. Araz no longer hunted. He walked gently among the trees, ate figs, dates, and wild fruits, and spent his days in deep thinking beneath the shade of tall branches. The animals of the forest gradually trusted and admired him, for such a transformation was rare among lions. Among Araz's companions, one stood closer to his heart than the rest, Saman, a kind and gentle camel. Saman had come from a distant desert land, and although camels and lions were not usually seen as companions, a special bond had formed between them. Saman's loyalty and calm personality soothed Araz's soul, and Araz's strength and wisdom made Saman feel safe. Yet not everyone welcomed this friendship. Among Araz's longtime advisors was Bahman the Bear, a large, powerful creature whose heart had grown heavy with envy. For years, he had been Araz's closest counselor, but ever since Saman arrived, Bahman felt pushed aside. His pride was wounded, and jealousy began to eat away at him like a slow, creeping poison. One warm afternoon, while Saman was drinking cool water by a quiet pond, Bahman walked toward him with a forced smile. "Saman," he began softly, "there's something I've been meaning to tell you, something only a true friend dares to say." Saman, who trusted others easily, replied, "Speak, Bahman. You've never given me a reason to doubt you." Bahman sighed dramatically and said, "You do not understand the nature of lions. No matter how calm Araz appears, he is still a lion. Sooner or later, instinct will take over. One day, he may decide you should be his meal." Saman froze. His long legs trembled. The world seemed to tilt around him. Bahman continued, weaving lies with ease. "I'm telling you this because I care. Be cautious, Saman. Lions do not change their nature." He left Saman with fear clouding his heart. What Bahman didn't know was that a small mouse named Nima had been hiding behind the bushes, listening to every word. Nima, fast and clever, had the habit of discovering truths others missed. Later that night, Bahman carried out the second part of his scheme. He approached Araz, wearing an expression of sorrow. "Araz," he said gravely, "I fear for you. Saman has been speaking poorly of you among the animals. He says the time has come for a new ruler, someone younger, someone calmer. He wants to turn the others against you." Araz felt a sharp sting in his chest. He didn't want to believe it. Saman had always been loyal, but Bahman had been by his side for years. Doubt, that dangerous shadow, crept into Araz's mind. The next night, Araz summoned both Saman and Bahman. Saman was anxious and trembling. Bahman pretended to be wounded and disappointed. Seeing both sides emotional and uncertain, and fearing that conflict might erupt in the forest, Araz made a difficult choice. He ordered both of them to be held in a guarded cave until the truth could be uncovered. Saman cried, "Araz, I would never betray you." Bahman only bowed his head dramatically and said, "I accept your judgment, my king." Araz walked away with a heavy heart. The next morning, he announced that a public trial would be held. Any animal with evidence or testimony could speak and help reveal the truth. All the animals gathered in the clearing. 2 guards brought Saman and Bahman forward. Saman looked pale and heartbroken. Bahman looked confident, secretly certain that his lies had worked. Just then, little Nima the Mouse scurried to the center of the circle. "I have testimony," he squeaked boldly. "I know what truly happened." The animals gasped. No one expected such a tiny creature to stand at the heart of such a serious trial. Nima stood tall and spoke loudly. "I was there when Bahman met Saman at the pond. Bahman told him that Araz would one day eat him. He lied to frighten him. Then Bahman came to Araz and told the opposite story, that Saman was plotting a rebellion. Every word was part of Bahman's jealousy." The clearing fell silent. All eyes turned to Bahman. He tried to deny it at first, but Nima described every detail, the time, the place, the words. There was no escape. Araz stepped forward, his voice deep and resonant. Bahman, you were my advisor for years. I trusted you. Why did you betray us all? Bahman lowered his head. His voice cracked as he whispered envy. I could not bear how close you and Saman had become. Araz ordered the guards to free Saman immediately. When Saman stepped out of the cave, Araz approached him with gentle eyes and said, Saman, my friend, forgive me for doubting your loyalty. Saman replied, tears shining on his lashes, Araz, you had every right to question us. But know this, my loyalty to you has never wavered. Araz smiled and the two friends embraced, their bond even stronger than before. That day, the forest learned a powerful lesson. Even the smallest creature can reveal the greatest truth. And more importantly, jealousy, once rooted in the heart, can destroy even the strongest of friendships. From that day forward, Araz and Saman valued one another more deeply than ever, and Nima the Mouse became known throughout the forest as the wise hero who saved the peace.